Hi, beautiful Pisces. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Pisces, before I jump into your reading here, I just want to say I'm recording this on the 20th of September 2021, which is here in Sweden. We have not entered into full moon exactly just yet, but we're definitely in the full moon energy because here we have some parts of the world, we're going to have the full moon on the 21st, which we have in Sweden, and in some parts of the world, the majority of the Americas, I believe, is going to be on the 20th. So it's like somewhere between the 20th and the 21st, we have this full moon in Pisces, which is your sign. So I feel like we're going to feel it as a collective, but definitely with the Pisces in the lead. And it's so beautiful. I thought I'd just do like a 5 minutes. You probably saw I did this reading on the vaccine or no vaccine and whatever, and sort of rise above. I was going to do the Aquarius reading, and then that turned into a full-blown both for YouTube and extension 2-part video. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out if you want to, which was going to be my sort of full-length full moon read, so I just don't have the time for it. And yeah, I didn't want to leave you hanging. So first that comes, and then comes like a full-blown full moon read. So I just maybe do like a 5-minute one. But I just want to tell you in particular, because it is in Pisces, that as a collective, everything I'm saying now, that's going to sort of be felt as a collective and for the one who chooses it. But definitely for Pisces, like just take that times 10. There's just going to be so highlighted. And what I love about this full moon is that it's a full moon in Pisces. So Pisces is the last zodiac sign out of the 12 signs, right? And we have a full moon. So we're not coming to that again in this year. So we're ending on a full moon in Pisces. So it's the last of the last, if that makes sense. We're having the full moon on either the 20th or the 21st, anywhere in the world, the 20th or the 21st, which is wrapping up very much like the year of 2020 and the year of 2021, which has been quite long years. Or at least, I mean, I feel like 2021 has just flew by, but, can you say that? Flown by? Anyway, sorry. So there's like a whole wrapping up type of thing, which means if you felt like, okay, for the love of myself, can we please move forward with, like, you've been trying to get something off the ground in your business, or you've been trying to meet this person of your life, like you want to start a new love relationship, or you have this project that you just want to see come to fruition, or can we at least just start with it? Can you get off the ground and can we just start with it? If there's a regime within yourself, like you just want to have you want to be on this new health plan, and whatever, you just want to get it going. Probably up until this point, it has felt really, really hard to get it moving. It probably even have had you feeling almost like you're a little bit resisted. Like in normal. I'm not gonna take too long away from your message now. I just want to say this is so crucial to your journey as well. So I just want to say, even in the normal circumstance, if you feel like, yeah, your health has always been fine, your health is never an issue, even the health has sort of decreased a little bit. It's like something is like, what's up with this? Or like if you're finding a money situation, like money has never been an issue, and all of a sudden it's like, what is going on? That just, you've never had this little money, and it's like, and we have bills to pay. What is happening? So it can almost even feel like, even though it sort of hasn't, you're sort of status quo and you want this new thing to get off the ground, it's almost like you don't even have a status quo. Even the status quo has sort of lessened. Does that make sense? After this full moon in Pisces, so it feels like October, November, December is like there came the release. So I feel very hopeful about October, November, December, and the year to come, but like with a beautiful start here after this full moon energy. And this full moon energy sort of doesn't wrap fully up until the until the next full moon, which we have then in October somewhere, around the 20th as well. So give or take, but definitely starting to feel the lighting up of it come mid-October, maybe, perhaps, or towards the end of October. October, November, December, you're going to start to feel a lighter energy, and that whatever was a little bit lower or slower is going to sort of just come back up to normal, and whatever was so hard to get off the ground is now going to get a little bit more speedy. So I guess I just did the full moon reading, but for you, I just really wanted to do that for you because it's your Pisces, and this full moon is in Pisces, and so you will feel it extra much. You might have felt it extra much that there has been a resistance, and you will feel it extra much that there is now like a flow. So good for you, Pisces. So let's see what's going on here, starting with an overall energy for the month ahead. And I'm a little bit late there because of the collective reading that snuck in there. So this is basically mid-September until mid-October that we have now pushed a little bit. 4 weeks up ahead. Almost full moon to full moon, we can say, for you guys. And you're going to have plenty of time to figure out whether this is your reading or not, and to see if you want to come to the extension of this reading. So what is going on for Pisces? Full moon to full moon. The fact that I'm doing your reading on the full moon as well is quite telling. Because I was going to do your reading, which was on either Friday or Saturday, but then it got pushed forward. We pushed your reading to match this. It's quite crazy. Message for Pisces. Takes a little bit of time, I was just going to say. And you're getting 3 cards instead of 1. Okay. Well, you're wrapping up the year. The full moon is in your sign. I get that we're going to do this a little bit extra. It's sort of exactly what we've just been saying. So here, because we have knowledge, like all these different outcomes that can take place, or all these different like wishes that you've had wanting to move forward. Then we have the moving forward card. And then we have go with the flow, like complete surrender with the moon. Up, where are we? Up here. So we're starting with the knowledge card. So seek knowledge. So to me, because of what we've been talking about, I just feel like there are so many different scenarios that you're seeing. Like we have a loving pair there who really, really are like in tune with each other. I see this like this new craft, learning a new craft and running with it. Children, being around a lot of children. There's in this little group coming together. Like, can we just come together in this little group and have fun? I just feel like there's all these different scenarios. You like to take time for yourself also, and just read and just immerse yourself in whatever you find interesting, as the Pisces as you are, as the Pisces that you are. But I feel it's mostly because of the moon reading here today, or the moon influence. I just feel like this is sort of, I'm reading this and I'm sort of looking into my options or my opportunities. It's like there's so many different outcomes that could start to take place that you want to see move forward. For actually 1 or 2 people, this can also be characters out of a book. So some of you Pisces might actually have a idea in your head about writing a book, or writing a manuscript, or writing a script for a movie. And it's like all these different scenarios or segments that you're thinking about, like what could happen and what are the characters of this book. You can also take that as an opportunity to look at it as something out of your life. all these different characters, all these different segments. It's almost like you're looking at it from almost like a movie perspective, your own life as a movie perspective, which is interesting. Together with move forward, if any of these things were like, okay, so I wanted to do this, I wanted to start this, I wanted to see these kids, I wanted to maybe even get pregnant. For the life of you, haven't been able to get pregnant. Or you know somebody around you that really is trying to get pregnant and it just haven't gotten pregnant. Then come October, November, December, there might be a little bit of a boom, let's say. And then we have the moving forward card. So whatever has been stagnant, that's what I'm saying. Whatever has been stagnant up until this point, we're now going to see a shift in it. And so whatever has been sort of cold, stagnant, on a standstill, like how much you've even tried. And it can even be that you haven't tried, like how much you've even been wanting to try, meaning it feels like you're procrastinating, like feeling like you have all these different ideas or dreams or visions, and it's like something just inside of you had just said, I don't want to do it. Like, I don't feel like going after that right now. It's just it's like you don't have the energy to go. It's like you just do the absolute one thing that you love or one thing that you like, or the one thing that you need to do, and then the rest is like, yeah, I have all these dreams and all these wishes moving forward, but there's just this innate feeling saying, it's not ready yet. I don't want to do it yet. So it's so that can also be that you have been at a standstill. You haven't been wanting to move forward because of this energy. And so now we're coming out of this stale situation. You're moving forward now. It's a little bit like also New York is coming alive. Like, because I see her as a Statue of Liberty with all those spiky thingies there on her head. And with everything loosening up around the world now, like things are getting back into order around the world. It's like people are coming out again and we're meeting again. So see it as like the freedom is in movement is starting to come out again. We're starting to move. But this is very much you, Pisces. You're starting to move forward again. And then you're going to end up right here with going with the flow. Let things happen. And so this is just sort of the tide. This is what I'm saying. Like, even how much you've ever tried or even felt like it's not even worth trying because it just feels like it's against me. It's this block or this like a little bit trög, I would say in Swedish. A little bit like it's just hard to walk through this energy, and I just want to walk through it because it's so hard. I don't want to do anything. And it's like, and now as the full moon is here and as the tides are turning, literally the energy tides are turning, we go from ebb to flow. It's just this rush of energy that's going to come in. We're going to start to move forward, coming out of this stale situation. And then a couple of months into the future, it's just a whole different vibe, a whole different story. Going with the flow, going with the fish, which is Pisces. Fishies, which apparently have butterfly wings on them. So there's a lot of transformation that's going to take place. A lot of transformation in the upcoming 3 months. It feels like around New Year's and coming into the new year, like 2022 for Pisces, is looking really good. That's awesome. So let's just do the moving forward. Can we clarify the moving forward, please? Clarify moving forward. Even more water. So, yeah, Pisces and water. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. Queen of Raphael. So this is, so even though you have felt like it's on a standstill and it's not really moving anywhere you want it to move, I'm not saying you have had a completely dull life and like everything is just boring. There could have been like gatherings and you can have had lots of fun. It's just the majority of the energy. It just feels like the life itself has been really on a standstill. Not too much has been changing. There might have been inclinations of change. You might start to see things lighten up and then think that, oh, this is going to happen now. And it's like, and then it drags out. Then it actually didn't come to fruition. And in the meantime, there's been so much growth on your part. So it's not like, just because the physical aspect of stuff, just because the world hasn't really, it hasn't been all that big a change in the world. We're slowly moving forward, but you have still matured. Like when the Queen card comes out, it just talks about maturity and wisdom, and like you've come into your own. You're sitting on your throne in the water. That's Pisces sitting on their throne in the water. Like you know who you are, and you're choosing. It's like you're not in any rush. So yeah, there could be some Pisces, because Pisces doesn't like to hear that you need to be patient. Patience is not your strong virtue. You just don't like patience, or have to be patient. But if you sort of calm down and sit with it for a little bit, it just feels like you're still not in any rush. It's like, yeah, so things are moving a little bit slow. I'm just doing whatever I feel like doing in the moment, and I'm fine with it. It's like you learn a lot about yourself, and you're quite comfortable. Quite comfortable as you're sitting there. It's like, if I don't have to do anything extra right now, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm good. And so much healing and so much, like I said, so even though there's not too much that's been happening, like really, really, really moving forward quickly, there's still a lot of growth and a lot of healing that has taken place within inside of you. And this go with the flow. Can you just clarify this go with the flow here for Pisces, please? I'm just going to start over because I don't know if I slipped or if that just... They're going to come out again if they're supposed to. Nope. The Chariot. Yeah. Almost the exact same thing. So the Chariot is like moving forward, success, things are picking up. We're getting the ball rolling here again, for sure. You're coming into the flow of things. I love the little sprinkles, like the little stardust and magic. Like there's so much stardust and magic, like on top, like right next to the moon there. If we can really clarify, like look at all the sparkles. It's so beautiful. All the sparkles that is happening in this card. With the sparkles in the water. And just look at all these sparkles here as well. It's very sparkly around you. It's very magical. And this is 2 unicorns as well. So 2 unicorns for me can be an indicator that a soulmate connection is around, that a soulmate wants to enter your life. And maybe it's been really tough to find love up until this point, but come October and definitely November, December, there's going to be a shift in that story. The Chariot moving forward. I love that. Okay, I'm going to move this into the extension and see what else I can find for you. Go deeper into this message. So if you feel like, yeah, there are some stuff here but this reading resonates with me. I recognize myself in this, and I'm interested in knowing more. Then the link to the extension is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, Pisces. I hope to see you back soon. Happy full moon, everyone. Bye.